Okay, y'all. I'm starting back over because it cut me off. Like it always cuts me off. But it's going. It's going. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I was adding a little of my new Chanel lip product. What do y'all think of this? It's supposed to be almost like a nude. And it's almost too nude for me. But my husband said it actually looked good being lighter colored instead of my rose color or one of my strawberry colors, because he said it looked very summery and looked very youthful. And this color is called Darling Pink, but it has a melony color to me. Almost every color I see has an orange undertone. Anyway, so there it is. And then now adding the lip gloss, which sets the color, moisturizes it so it doesn't get dried out, and gives you a beautiful gloss color. That's it. What do y'all think of that? Do you like it? Okay. And then another item that I've really enjoyed is, oh my goodness, the little pan came out. This is the KKW Beauty, and the color is called Luxe. It's a bronzer. And so I'm using a Morphe R10, which I assume is a blush brush because that's what it looks like to me. But I'm going to use it as a contour and get it right above. See where it's naturally dark there? I'm going right above it. Not on it, above it. And that kind of, there, stuck in a little. And that kind of highlights that. And go right along the hairline. Same thing over here, right above it, not on it. And that kind of helps the contoured appearance. That's what it does. Okay, and then I'm going to do that maybe a little down the nose and a lot under the nose. Breathing out. That just darkens this area under there because I have a large nose. And then go back and forth underneath the chin. This just gives you a nice shadow right there, so you don't look like you have all this hanging. Now I have additional hanging from just fat deposits, and I put color right over that and bring it on down. I do the same thing on the sides. Do one swipe back and forth, and then, whoops, my hair. Bring it on down. All the way back to the neck. One swipe back and forth, and then bring it on down. And all that does is it creates a shadowed look. But you just got to make sure you bring it down good so that you don't look like weird. Like you have an orange neck. So just make sure you blend it really good. Okay, I just noticed that somebody outside is just like pulled up in front of my house. It's because whenever I have that front window open and these lights on, people are like, what's she doing in there? Makeup. Makeup fun. Okay, so now I'm also using my new little blush palette from Chantecaille, and this color is called Bliss. And this is the butterfly one. And so you see the little emblem of a butterfly there. And when I first opened it, for those of you who saw me when I first used it in Charleston, which is where I got it at Blue Mercury on King Street. Y'all, I suggest that if you go to Charleston, do some shopping on King Street. It's what the street's for, and it's just wonderful. But Chantecaille always has a cause. Just always a cause that she's given some of her money to. And this one is to the monarch butterfly because it's, I don't know if it's on the endangered species list, but it's close. And so when you first open this, the butterfly, the last one I think I did was the horse. Yeah, it was the horse. And it was to help a horse program that stops them from being corralled, I think by the government. The private owners pay the government or something to corral them, to get them off their land because it hurts the land for their crop, which is cattle, I think, is the story. And so it's really a cruel way that they corral them. They run them just almost to death, even the little ponies, and it's very upsetting to watch. I watched the film that she showed, and it's very upsetting. It's not the way to do it. It's just not the way to do it. It's almost like they enjoy harassing them. And with all the harassment of wildlife laws there are, it's like, why is that allowed? But anyway, whatever it is that is the emblem, like this time it's the butterfly, when you first open it, it's got that same shade of the makeup in a shimmer, like a silver shimmer. It is beautiful because it was a blush shimmer, a dark blush shimmer. It was lovely, 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 but the first time you swish, you do lose it. So, but you still get the emblem until you get down past it. And you know, the whole point is to use the product. And sometimes if I like it so much and I just want to give towards that cause, I'm staying, by the way, above this. I'm up here now. And I'm rounding out with this blush. This is a really good color combo. I may buy this again and just, you know, for people like me and some of you who just enjoy collecting makeup. It's like people who like collecting cars or collecting coins or stamps or whatever. You know, I've got more makeup than I know what to do with, right? That's not the real reason I buy it. Like, I've got this B palette. I've got this Mally palette. Mally, sorry. I've got this Physicians Formula palette. I've just found a second Too Faced Chocolate Bonbon because they were on sale, because I think they were, I don't know if they were redoing it or whatever, but that was my favorite ever Too Faced palette. I've got just those 4 sitting right here to put in a drawer. Not to mention, I also found my M Cosmetics, which is me, the reflection of me. Literally, if you put this in a mirror, M-E-M is a reflection of me. There's even a period in front of the E, which in the mirror, it's me, period. This is Michelle Phan's old palette, and after she went through her lawsuit, and I don't know who it was with. I don't know who it was with. She bought the name M Cosmetics, but she no longer could carry the line. And I hate that because it was a great line. This is one, you could buy the big, what was it called? Like a paint palette, but she had it like in the shape of a computer. So it's kind of like a computer because she's young, and that's that era, right? Your era, if you're young. And it had 4 or 5 quadrants in the big one, which is about this big. I mean, it's huge. It's like this big. And you pick your quadrant, and you can literally pop this out, and you have a tool. I don't know if you can see it. It comes with a tool. There's a little hole on each edge, and you can pop all these out and put a different palette in. Like, you have a nighttime one. I think it's called Drama, or I think it's actually called Date Night or something like that. You have an office one, which is this one. This was called At the Office or something like that. You have a romantic one, which had more of the purple tones, and another one that was more monochrome. But this is the one I liked. And what I love about this, it's got highlighter, transition, dark colors, lid colors, liner colors, 2 lip glosses, and a blush, all in a fantastically made product. I mean, this is just substantial. A very wide mirror, magnetic closure, so you don't have to really fight with it to open it. And you can just throw this in your purse and have a face in your purse in case you ever should need it. Or take just this one little palette with you on a trip. It's just magnificent. I hate that it's no longer able to be bought. So, but I thought, you know, I picked this one up, and I thought I'm going to use that one sometime soon. Again, I like this 10%, which I don't get. You're Doing Amazing, Sweetie. What was this? It was Kylie palette, and she crossed it out, and it says Chris, and that's that one. And this is a fantastic palette. Look at these cool tones. I love it. It reminds me of Urban Decay. That was my favorite all-time color, that and that together. But I mean, they're not exact, but they're, you know, because this is their own one. But I really, really, really love this palette. Again, something I found from going through my drawer. Here's another one, the Fame palette. I don't know if y'all remember that one. This is a fantastic palette that I got from ColourPop. Here's what I'm trying to say. I have so many makeup palettes that it's not really even about that anymore.
What is it about?
It's about collecting. It's for people who like to collect. And again, from what brought this all up is the Chantecaille. Again, this is the Butterfly palette. And because once you use it, you mess up the little butterfly that was shimmery. And now you've got the imprint, but the more you use it, you'll even lose the butterfly one. If you're a collector, you would buy a second one of these and just never use it.
Just to keep the butterfly.
Just to keep the butterfly. And I did that once when I gave a palette to my little niece, Lindsay, who loves horses, and there was a horse palette, like I told you all about, the cause for that, stop corralling them cruelly. And the horse is like in this beautiful kind of bronzy pink color, and it was a golden shimmer on top of it. The imprint was on it, and then a golden shimmer. And it was just absolutely amazing, and I did buy another one of those. And I'll be honest with y'all, this was so pretty, and my favorite thing in the world is a butterfly. So much so that I will likely go buy that again and not even use it. Okay, my husband is showing a purchase. Hand that to me, dear. Oh wait, let me see how much time I've got, or I'll just go into it. I'm now.
This looks new.
Well, I lost it.
No, you didn't.
Yes, this is from February. Okay, let me see how close I am to the end of this video. Okay, I'm at least halfway in, so I'll mention it in the video. That this is also an unboxing. one time when I was singing at Sisters in Christ, which I invited y'all to, early this year, like that's how long ago, I can't ever sleep at night. And so I stay up and watch QVC. And I ordered a bread maker.
We sent that back though.
And I was going to send this back. I ordered a Dooney and Bourke purse in the color of the season. This is the color palette of the season. And it's called Coral, but it's almost like a muted neon orange. It is coral, I guess.
It's kind of fun. It's kind of fun.
It is for summer. This is a spring-summer purse. This is not plastic. This is imprinted leather to look like a basket. This is a Dooney and Bourke, so this is not a cheap purse, but on QVC, because they just came out with it, and this new color palette, and they had like a baby powder blue. They had like a green, and they had a beige, which, you know, I've got many purses that have that beige look. And they had this coral, and they said, but the color for the year is coral. And you know me, so I had it. So it's beautiful. It's got these beautiful feet on the bottom and the little leather strap to protect it. It's got the Dooney and Bourke, you know, logo right here. It's got this kind of basket weave look, almost like it's straw. So let's just take this off. I lost it. And sometimes when we have people over, y'all, I just put everything in a closet in a bag, and I was getting stuff out to try to go through it and get rid of so many totes and bags full of things, and I found this.
And what did you say?
It's too late to return it.
Did you say huzzah?
I didn't say huzzah. I was like, well, looky there. Looky.
That's very southern.
It is.
Well, will you looky there?
Well, would you looky there. And so I'm going to take off the little tag. It doesn't even have the price anymore, so I don't remember what it was, but I remember it was on sale, or probably you can make payments. You know, that's what QVC does. You can make 5 payments of $2. So I'm taking all the packaging off, and that's what it looks like. And it's, what I really love about it is it's got a place for you to drop your purse or your keys. There's just little slots on the outside, which I love.
It's like a phone slot, or
yeah.
iPad mini.
I said purse and not, where you can drop your phone. You know, drop your phone in there so that you know exactly where it is, or your phone, your car keys, so you don't have to struggle with that. I think this is fixing to go into another video, and I'm